avoid shooting error.
I mean, I played with some great players. Shout out to all my teammates that can shoot. I mean, we start my rookie year. We go with Mr. Keith Jennings. How about Chris Mullin? You heard of that guy? Contest, and I think he led the season in percentage. And I played with some shooters. Man. Shout out.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The veteran pair of Lillard and McCollum are the guards. And it's Robert Covington. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Here's Lillard. Following the three-pointer by Kobe Bryant. Trailblazers moving the ball around. The rebound by Hurt. LeBron.
So fun.
Over to the wing. Up to the right wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the
not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky.
Knocks down the three ball.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
For Portland, they've gone 2 for 4 in the field so far today. From deep, Harden. Kept alive. Back to Kobe. To the inside. Defended by Bryant. To the middle. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter. Settling for shots. You'd be better off passing it.
For the Trailblazers, it's been a slow start here. 7-point differential. They are coming into this having notched to win against the Knicks in their last game.
Into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
They looked totally in sync. They knew what they wanted to accomplish, and then they went out there and did it.
Good on the three-point shot.
And that's exactly.
And here's Bryant for 3 in the Bronx. Another 3.
Out of their last 5 mates, how about all 5 from one hand?
Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Portland.
He's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Durant way outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. Lets the 3 fly. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I think he likes it when they're trailing.
A 3-point is right on target.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D will chase him.
And another 3 for Portland.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Durant with a screen on Covington. From deep, Harden. And the Nets, another 3.
Taking control of the tempo. I mean, Harden will let the other team turn their last 3 into a run.
That bucket in no time at all. He's got 20.
He's finding some good shots early on. And what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
The can't get that one to fall. And it's Portland the other way. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
They needed more fire and intensity tonight. Even if they don't win the battle of the boards, they have to put up a fight.
Hands it from downtown.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cash up in.
Here's Durant. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Shoots the three. And the Nets, another three.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
With the drive. And James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's KD. For three. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Guarded by Jordan. No good. But unable to win this one. Nets leading by 11. The three from KD. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Zeller is checked in for the Trailblazers. Norman Powell comes in for Robert Covington. McCollum finds Lillard. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Shot from 12. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Durant for 3. Drills it from outside. He's got 12 points in the game.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
And Yao gets it to go on the assist by Harden. And the Nets lead by 14.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
The rebound by Kobe Bryant. And so Bryant will bring it up to the Bronx. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Cody Zeller. And as the regular season winds toward the playoff stretch for those teams in the upper half of the standings, how much are they looking at the seeding and their possible opponents?
Well, I don't think most would admit it, but it's human nature to think ahead, trying to map out that route and looking at how it breaks down in the bracket.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Larry Bird's checked in for Jordan. LeBron comes in for Bryant. And Chance subbed in for Durant. From deep, James. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum. And right from the start, Gary, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Now here's Powell. 11-point game his last outing. Passes it to Zeller. Looking to end the run. And the dunk by Zeller.
playing with great energy. Zeller has the speed to drive.
The Bronx leading by 19. Here's Champ. And the Bronx, another three.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Timeout, timeout. Certainly found something along the perimeter. Just an onslaught of 3-point bombs.
And let's go now to the rookie watch. For the past month, these have been the most productive NBA rookie scores. When you look at Champ, second in the league, having an excellent season.
And those numbers have started to set him apart offensively from most of the other rookies in the league.
On defense, the Bronx. There's the drive. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Meade. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
Now, here's Yao. Last time, 14 points for him. And here's Bird for three. And the Nets, another three.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Snell, the pass to Simons. Pick by Zeller. 5 to shoot. Out to the wing. Takes it inside. Bronx grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Cody Zeller. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
And that one falls for Yao. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough deep.
Here's Simons. And the rejection by LeBron.
A versatile, talented defender. LeBron excels in using his athleticism and length to swat shots away.
Nice shot by Bird. Snell finds Zeller. Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
And after 1 year at UNLV, Derrick Jones Jr. going pro back in 2016. He's gone from an undrafted project to a dunk contest champion.
Here's Simons. Yao Ming picking up that last basket. Simons, the pass to Powell. Jones, no one around him. And the 3 ball is good. Jones has got 5.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Derrick Jones Jr., Greg, as we know, is a high flyer. In fact, he is a frequent flyer.
Yeah, I mean, all the physical tools you look for in a wing player, Kevin. Tremendous length and athleticism, and he continues to develop his skill set and capitalize on those gifts.
And there is a whistle. That'll go on Derrick Jones. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Harden the pass to Bird. From outside the arc. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And the dunk by Zeller.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
James looking around. And the Bronx, another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Powell. No points in the game yet for him. Pick by Zeller. Powell with it. Guarded now by Yao. Powell, the pass to Snell. Just 5 to shoot from downtown, and another 3 for Portland.
Oh, great feed by Snell. And using that experience he's gained in this league to see the court well.
From the stripe, and Yao gets it to go on the assist by LeBron. 10 points for Yao.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Bronx. He went on an aerial three-point display, drilling 4 long. Now with the talent around him, Damian Lillard able to
getting the ball later in possessions when the deep.
Well, and Damian Lillard, Greg, accustomed to making shots with the clock winding down.
They have a phrase for it. Whether the defense is locked in or not, that clock is ticking down to Dame time.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Bronx, what do you guys think?
Just a terrific first quarter. Sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah. Love the ball movement. So far, everything clicking at the offensive end.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for the Bronx, Durant is out there with Bryant. Then there's Yao, and it's LeBron James, and it's Jordan in at the power forward position. From deep, James, that's good. He's now 3 for 4 from the field.
He keeps working on the three-point line. I mean, that's his 3rd triple of the game. First in the quarter.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
CJ McCollum comes up with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that position.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Kobe with it. Lillard picks him up. Shots good by. Yao's got 12 points in the game.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him and simply lofting these inside shots. Up and in. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Trailblazers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. No good on the triple. The Bronx has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Bryant passing to KD. Yao kicks to Jordan. Puts up a 3. Portland grabs the miss. That one off the back. Iron and out.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between.
LeBron. Shot is good.
Yeah, and this comes as no surprise. I mean, LeBron is an incredible scorer, and he knows how to get cooking.
Three-pointer connects from three-point range. 33 points for him.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
A shot by Jordan. No good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
there's the call on Yao. That is his first foul of the game. For Portland, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Launches a 3, and again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Durant dishes to Jordan. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, it's good for long range.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
But it's a matter of pride and a matter of each side trying to seize control of this game right now.
Timeout, timeout. The three-pointer.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
And guys, it hasn't been second quarter from the field. Outside Jordan. No good on the 3.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Covington with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Burnett shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. And here's Jordan outside. Hits the three-point. Jordan's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter. His 3rd overall.
Yao with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. And 3 from Jordan and the Bronx. Another 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
Good. Another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. 14 points for Jordan.
Here's some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. And again. For 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And a new group getting ready for the Bronx. Jackson, he's checked in for Yao. Lopez comes in for LeBron. Griffin's checked in for Kobe. And Irving subbed in for Kevin Durant. Zeller, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. The Nets have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Irving from long range. First shot. First basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
It's hard to counter Irving's efficiency from range. I mean, he can make tough shots look easy.
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Fires from deep. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Michael Jordan. Irving's at 6.
Come on, what a competitor. When you make a three on Irving, you know he's going to come right back with one.
Here's a look at some stats for Blake Griffin. Really been a key contributor over the past month. Getting around 12 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists.
Overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
For 3. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Champ in the Bronx, another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
The Trailblazers shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The 3. Good, he hits it again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Jacks up a 3. Got it for his fourth over the game on just 5 shots.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
From deep. No good that time. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Three-pointer. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Bird, the pass to Lopez. The 3. Great play by Bird to set it up. Lopez has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Bronx. A 3 ball. And again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Champ, the pass to Lopez. Off target from three-point range. And here are the Trailblazers now. From the arc. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Lopez missing again. The Blazers on offense. No good from out. Champ, the pass to Lopez. Takes the three. Bangs home the... Trifecta. Lopez has got 9.
I remember when you get in trouble for shooting threes a big man. Now teams want their bigs operating outside the three-point line.
And the Nets making a change here. Durant's checked in.
And a quick look at the numbers for Durant. Second in field goal percentage. And he's also got the second best three-point percentage in the league. An absolute dead-eye from beyond.
And you mentioned it, he's the second best shooter in the league right now. Quick trigger with just a little bit better footwork. He could take over that top spot. On defense, the Bronx. All the pass to Simon. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And Chris, if you were playing today, which coach would you most want to play for?
There's so many great coaches in this league, Kevin. I don't know, but I would hope they had the template of letting their guys get out and go. I want to play in a fast-paced system. I want to play for a coach that played this game before. I want to play for a coach that really had that great attitude in the locker room, one that fostered chemistry. So many great coaches. I'm sure it's a lot of them that fit that criteria.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jackson, he's checked in for Durant. Lopez comes in for Larry Bird. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for James Harden. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Champ. Zeller dishes to Powell. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. Three-point barrage.
On the wing, Jackson. Irving for three. That's good. Assist this time from Jackson. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And the Nets on another three.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
Fires the three. The rebound by the Nets.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Griffin. And the Bronx, another three.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the half. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Nets. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. That shot by Griffin. No good. The Trailblazers shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. with the basket.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
Irving finds Jordan. There's Jackson with the three. That shot misses. Connects again.
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Sinks the three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. From outside off the mark. And for the Bronx, they're shooting a terrific 61% in the second quarter. A shot by Griffin, nobody around. And the Bronx, another three.
Griffin's three-point shot has gotten a little bit better. He's actually a threat from the arc now.
And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
And so it's the Bronx with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hello. The defense is geared up to stop him. Looked like he studied film before the game on this one. He put in a lot of work because over and over, he's found ways to get his shot off. That's pretty impressive.
All right, and now that we are in the later stages of the season, here's how the standings are looking in the East.
You know, right now for the Nets, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. On the floor for Portland. At the guard spot, longtime teammates Lillard and McCollum. Then it's Robert Covington. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, the high basketball IQ of Lillard showing up. I mean, moving the ball to the open man.
And a new group in for the Nets. Jackson, he's checked in for Yao. Lopez comes in for Irving. Lopez, he's checked in for Bryant. And Blake Griffin subbed in for Durant. Here's Griffin. 6 points for him. Lopez outside. There's the three. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Lopez. Lopez has got 12.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez. ball wherever he can.
Lets it go from deep. Able to get that one. The Bronx goes the other way with it.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the Bronx another three.
Sometimes you might forget Lopez has a reliable Jimmy. I mean, you have to honor his shot.
And again, Portland converted.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
Oh, yeah. It's got to be nice to have that combination of height and speed. You can get your shot off pretty much against anyone.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Drains the three-pointer.
Fire from Blake, answering with the three of his own. Okay, love seeing that from the big man.
And it's 6'7" with a 7'2" wingspan. Robert Covington. Great, comfortable guarding power forwards.
Well, he's accustomed to it. In high school, he was the same height, but only weighed 170 pounds. Even then, his coach said he was weak, but he wasn't soft. Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
And a new group getting ready for the Bronx. Yao checked in for Jackson. Harden comes in for Robin Lopez. Kobe's checked in for Brook Lopez. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for Blake Griffin. Puts it up off the inbound. And lays it up and in.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Timeout called the Nets.
And one of the few NBA players out of an HBCU, Robert Covington, undrafted out of Tennessee State University, has had to work for everything he's gotten in this league.
He got his feet wet in the lean years in Philly when they were really trusting the process, and not a lot of flash in his game. All about determination and detail.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Nets. Lopez comes in for James Harden. Here's Jordan. 14 points for him. Fires the three. Lopez. There's no luck. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Lets it go with a three. Grabs the miss. KD's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The Nets working the ball around now. For the three. Buries the long range jumper. Lopez has got 9 points here in the second half. Lillard scanning the floor. Stolen by Jackson. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Off the mark. there with the three-point shot. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Traps in the tray.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers, and it's good, 2 points.
I mean, look, he's evolved as a passer over the course of his career. Get to the right spot, McCollum will find you.
The drive by Jordan, and slammed up by Jordan.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
The Trail Blazers have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Rebound by Kobe. The Bronx, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Beautiful dish in the layup goes down.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Outside Jackson shoots a three. And it's Portland with the rebound. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. And he converts the layup.
Love the unselfish mindset. I mean, McCollum is always looking to set his guys up.
The Nets have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Jackson from long range. Nailed. From three-point land. Jackson's got 6 in the quarter. Down low. Poked away and stolen by Jordan. Outside Jackson. That three off the mark. Portland's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
This one for 3. Basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got his 3rd assist on the night.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Here's Nurkic. Makes it off the glass.
A physical player with a large frame. Nurkic was seemingly unbothered by the contact.
Jordan the pass to Durant. Outside, Kobe. Durant dishes to Kobe. 6 on the shot clock. Over Lillard. Again, the Nets for 2.
Yeah, this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
McCollum finds Lillard. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Trail Blazers from deep.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, he may just have to put a little more arc under that. But either way, it's a tough shot.
Pass to Jordan. From deep three-point range, it's tipped. And he stays with it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trail Blazers will take it. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Monday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Utah Jazz. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Memphis Grizzlies.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And Bryant kicks to Durant. Back to Bryant. Outside, KD. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist. Kobe's got 3 assists now in this one.
They couldn't ask for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
McCollum passes to Lillard. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Kevin Durant. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bronx?
They based their offense around the three-point shot today, and that was the right move. It's been a huge weapon for them all game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's
Three
been
shots.
equally as effective
3 shots.
all night long.
And he makes the first.
It's been great to see Damian Lillard get the recognition he deserves. This is a non-stop difference maker for his team, and that should always be applauded.
Here's what's going on with the Bronx right now. Yao checked in for Jackson. Bird comes in for Brook Lopez. And James subbed in for Michael Jordan. And he's good on the second.
And how many players have ever notched multiple 60-point games? The list? Wilt, Jordan, Kobe, Elgin Baylor, James Harden, and Damian Lillard.
And he nails the third.
And you think of those cold-blooded scores, man, none better than Lillard.
Certain players inspire appropriate fear. When he hits half court, he's within range.
Here's Kobe. He's got 12. Yao with a screen on Lillard. James the pass to Yao. Good, and the assist goes to James. Yao's got 14 points.
I mean, the selfless attitude of James. I mean, if someone on his team has a clean look, I bet you he'll find him.
Pass to Simons. Lillard outside. Takes a 3. Bronx grabs the miss. James the pass to Kobe. Finish off by Bryant.
I love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
Here's Simons. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Lillard. And the rejection by James.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Cut that bucket. KD's got 19 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Portland moving the ball around. Zeller setting the pick for Lillard. The pass to Zeller. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Yao. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Bird. 16 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And James pulls it down. And for the Bronx, their shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Passes to Bird. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Pass to Simons. Sinks the triple. Simons has got his first 3 points of the game.
No question. Lillard is a shoot-first guard, but it's good to see him focus on distribution.
Pass to Bird. Yao with a screen on Powell. Bird, the pass to Yao. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Bird's got 3 assists tonight.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Zeller, a screen on LeBron. Lillard attacking. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
So for the Nets, Champ comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's James Harden in for Kobe. And a switch here also for Portland. Snell's checked in. Now the pass to Champ. No one near James as he lets it go. Buries it from three-point range. LeBron's got 15 points.
Zero hesitation from James. Trusted his shot.
1:15 left in the third. Yao Ming pulls it in. Yao's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Passes it to Snell. Here's Simons. Pass to Snell. Zeller, a screen on James. Here's Snell. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Stolen by Bird. Let's go. Again, the Nets for 2.
Harden is such a remarkable passer. He's adept at working the ball over to his teammates.
Portland's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Simons surveying the D. Kicks to Powell. Pass to Zeller. Shot to stop the run. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Fires from 14. And the Bronx tacks on 2 more.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Bronx on top. Just and as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Champ. Griffin is out there with Harden. Then there's Irving. And it's Lopez, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Here's Felicio. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Just 5 on the clock. Driving to the basket. The offensive rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And Lopez throws it down.
It's Irving's responsibility to involve his teammates. I mean, he can, and especially when no one is covering, he has it.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Simons. He's covered by Irving. Simons, the pass to Snell. They set the screen. 11 feet away. Portland no good that time either.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
Here's Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 7th assist in the game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Felicio kicks to Jones. That's a 2 from Simons. That one a little long.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
And Griffin, here we go. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
No, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Here's Jones. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Irving with a clean look. And the Bronx another 3.
Yeah, as soon as Irving is going, good luck trying to slow him down. Looking flat out dominant right now.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Simons, the pass to Maker. He kicks to Snell. Trying to get something going, and it's good on the way in. Snell's got his first basket of the night.
Primarily out on the wing. Every now and then, Snell can score it inside, have some solid length.
Here's the pass to Champ. In the Bronx, another three.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
Here's the screen. Snell, the pass to Simons. Here's Snell. Screen by Jones. Shot, high post. The rebound by the Nets. Harden's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And he's good on the three ball. 25 points for Champ.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Simons from outside. And no good that time. The Bronx goes the other way with it. Here's Champ. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And that's now 27 points for Champ.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Here's Simons. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
He's gone off the rails this quarter. And it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
Here's Irving. Trying to get open his open. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got 7 points here in this quarter.
With the body control Irving has, fending off the defense and style and still scoring, I love his aggressiveness.
And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Simons, the pass to Felicio. Here's Simons. Pass to Snell. Over Harden. And it's blocked by Harden.
Nice hustle on defense from Hard, showing the willingness to make an impact on both ends.
Michael Jordan, he's checked in for the Bronx. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Covington's checked in. Here's the Bronx. This run now up to 22 points to 2. Griffin sets the screen for Harden. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Pass to Covington. And Champ gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Kobe's checked in for Irving. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Nurkic checked in for Maker. There's a screen by Covington. Griffin with the steal. To the paint. Here's Harden. Here's Champ. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Champ's got 15 points here in the second half. Here's Simons. He feeds it to Nurkic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointers. Snell. Bronx grabs the miss. Harden's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Griffin takes flight, and it's a sight to see. Some of the dunks he pulls are just insane.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Nurkic. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
Here's Griffin. Back to Bryant. Pass to Champ. Griffin kicks to Jordan. On deep. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Portland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Simons. Here's Nurkic. Rebounded by the Nets. Fires for three. Good on the triple. 32 points for Champ.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Oh, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into this.
Here's Simons. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. He was all alone on that. 35 points for Champ.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Simons, the pass to Snell. Inside, here's Jones. James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. From past the arc. Rebounded by Snell. And the pass to Simons. And here's Nurkic. That one's not going to go. Griffin with some nice D. Lobs it up for Jordan.
Pretty much all the buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And for Portland, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Snell, the pass to Simons. Puts it up from 12. That's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. The Nets making a switch here. Yow's check back in. To the middle. Passes it to Snell. Clock at 6. Nice D by Kobe.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Yao in the post. That one good for 2.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Harden, that's good.
You tell me, how do you defend that? With Harden's strength and command of the Rockets, it's almost unfair.
Portland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. To the inside. Here's Covington. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Here's Champ. Pass to Jordan. Going inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
Screen by Nurkic. Here's Simons. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bronx.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And now racking up there, I can't believe I'm saying it, 71st victory of the season. Wow. Not something that happens often. What a ride it's been for this team.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Champ.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Jones with the screen on Bryant. Here's Snell. Portland again missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him.
Yao, no luck. Snell, the pass to Simons. Covington, a screen on Hart. And there's the drive. To halt the run. So no problem for the Bronx as they get the win. A quarter-down dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.